Hello to the Taurus Collective out there. Welcome to the very first official crazy week of Crazy Green Reads. We are going to ask our buddy on the other side, Oz, who we both absolutely adore his music, to help us out and hook us up with the overarching energy. He designed his cards to only be major arcana, and as soon as we saw that, like when we were first learning and practicing, we realized that that's brilliant. It's definitely brilliant because for us, we work with the fives, and we are wanting to help as many in our own Gen X generation wake up as quickly and as soon as possible. All right, so this is for the Taurus Collective. We've decided to roll into the Crazy Grain Reads this week because Stace and I feel the crazy energy. We feel it pulling us in every which way, which tells us our collective out there is also feeling that restlessness, that craziness, that, ooh, what do I need to do? What's next? What's coming next? So we don't know if it's in jobs, love, but who the hell else would you ask but the master of chaos himself? Help us, enlighten us. Yes. Enlighten our generation, or whoever the hell out there needs to hear how to start controlling for chaos. Now, Oz had a brilliant wife and manager, Sharon,
yes,
while he was on this side.
Yeah.
Oh, you still feel it? You know what?
Yeah.
We still feel him on the other side.
Yeah.
He still adores her.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, he gonna see her on the other side for sure. I think they
We
might
will.
be that for sure. They're like another twinergy. They might be chasing each other through time too.
Yes.
So we love Oz and Sharon. We're big fans of them. We know that they are actually more boomers, and
That's okay.
but that's okay. I mean,
They got
his powerful music downline spoke to our generation like nobody else's business.
Yes.
So thus we are asking him to help us interpret the Crazy Grain Week for us for each of the signs, or next. We're very powerfully drawn to this now when we're being asked to do these things. So we're gonna do them. This is for Taurus. All right, what 5 is Taurus looking at for this week?
Come on, Taurus.
Taurus is feeling left out and cold, and I don't know how Stace always pulls these in the upside down. I think it's because there's that recognition out there that we are doing the works as we wake up, as we find the others that we're supposed to actually have in life. You start putting things down like the chase, but then you share with your twinergy what you need to. So we've got Taurus Collective for whatever reason, and again, we're starting to acknowledge that some folks are doing the work out there. So 5 of Pentacles usually means that somebody's feeling isolated, left out in the cold, without money. Somebody's honey is being messed with. Let's ask Oz a little bit more about this. What's that overarching energy
All right,
for the Taurus Collective? What crazy grain something is Oz gonna have us work on in the Taurus Collective this week?
Brought to you by Ozzy.
By Ozzy. And I have to be honest with you, I don't have an ounce of Taurus in me unless
Yeah, she does.
there we go. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Yes.
just on the downline. But in my star birth chart, Taurus doesn't show up once. So the fact that Taurus strongly shows up in this other way.
But I'm Venus too.
That's right.
And you're Venus too.
And I'm Venus too.
So
So
we were meant for each other.
Yep.
You ready? Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's go. What we got?
here?
Oh, I haven't seen this one. Oh, we got a Taurus that's taking a new journey. Already. Maybe they're feeling left out at something. Who knows? And I'm back to trying to command and control these. But of course, as you know, Spirit's the only one that gets to command and control anything when we're doing a read for others. But I've been encouraged to keep trying with these. They're very heavy, they're very slick, they're very, very otherwise difficult to use. So, all right, Spirit, let's hear for the Taurus Collective.
Let's roll.
What is it? Woo! Let's go. Rock and roll.
All right.
Oof.
Right back.
Yes.
Ooh.
I try to force Spirit all the time to only give me one, but you know, oh baby.
Uh-oh.
Look at that, no. So we have the Taurus Collective waiting for something to come in. Waiting for their star in the upright to come in.
Nice.
But it going to, because we got a manifesting Taurus is out there. This collective. What is it? What did I call? What was I calling them? Unless they're Tauresians out there. We got some magicians that are manifesting, and they know it's coming. So doesn't seem like Oz is willing to lie to anybody as he's seeing us all on the other side. Haha, nice. All right, let's see if anything else. I'm very curious already. What's the star? What the Taurus is out there are manifesting. I just feel excited for the Taurus Collective. Yes, there it is. Wants to bounce. 2 more. Well, first, Taurus, you gotta bring down some kind of a tower. And I will say, when you're dealing in tower energy, anything which is false will go down. Anything which is true will stand, even with this in the upright. So we're being told that we've got a manifestor here that's going to bring a tower down on something first, and they're going to do it quickly so they can manifest. Oh, I like this. I like where Taurus is heading here. Taurus ain't doing no FAFO, and they're just like, we're just gonna FO. All right, yeah, Spirit says I'm done on this one. It's like throwing them out of my hands. Cool. All right, so let me just see. I feel like I just want to know what tower is got to come down quickly. It seems to be that tower's coming down quick. For this Taurus, please, what tower, Spirit, is coming down quickly? Oh yes, here we go. A 10 of Pentacles. So something that they used to be good at with making money at, going away for them first. Ooh. Yep, and what you don't see, Taurus, is that you're no longer working solo. Okay? Yeah, so this Taurus Collective is literally working on getting the hell out of the current 10 of Pentacles and doing solo work. Anything else? Ain't working alone. This is like I'm hearing, you never need nobody. You've never been alone. There's judgment coming down on whatever the hell this tower was. That makes me say judgment. Or you're working with a Libra. Nice. Okay. All right. I like this. So Pentacles is going away initially because that which is false cannot stand. You were working individually or solo, or felt like you were. Tauruses were. But they're pulling that tower. And they're pulling judgment very quickly. Swiftly for the Taurus Collective. Okay, let's see. Let's get some keeperish. See if we can see anything more for Taurus. Yes, I just feel like Spirit lets me know when we're done with the set of cards. All right, can you tell me some more, please? Your keeperish. Ooh. You feel like you're, or the Taurus Collective, maybe it's you too, I don't know, I mean, because he's very strong. Well, jobs can feel like this. Jobs can make you feel like shit.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to a prison every fucking day. That's just running through the energy, babe. That's part of the chaos of running through the energy.
Yeah.
So your job can make you feel like I'm fucking in bondage.
Yeah.
Help! Yeah. Woo! Oh, what you don't see, yeah. They're really gonna fly this shit to you, babe. Self-love, because you love yourself.
Yeah.
You love yourself.
Got
You
to.
do.
Yep.
Taurus, you love yourself.
Lust.
Maybe you're a little lusty. And I take this as an entity. Is it lusty up where you work a little bit with some of the folk you work with? Do they maybe
The
have
lust for money.
the lust for money? And are some of them folk abusive? Little bit?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
But that's okay.
Oh,
You're being
yeah.
towed, and I didn't even see this one throw.
Keep
Have
the
faith.
Yeah.
Keep
the
faith.
Yep. Have our
Come
faith.
on.
Yep. We do.
Coming. It's coming. Ooh. A change is coming. Have faith. A change is coming. This environment's about to go at you. Tauruses are about to throw towers. They are throwing towers and they ain't fucking around. I can tell us. Woo. All right. Okay, anything else? Yep. You're the high priestess. There's some karmic femmes. Who's these lusty karmic femmes up where you work?
I have no clue.
Okay, well.
I don't try
So
to.
it might not just be you.
I
There,
turn-
you
I
may be
turn this
somebody
shit off.
up there, maybe where Taurus works, and it can be any Taurus.
Yeah.
Maybe having
Not
some
me.
karmic femme things being tossed at them. But this person, this Taurus, is highly divine. Highly divine. This may be following Taurus Collective around, but as of this, I am only just thinking, I will just say that I know for a fact where Stace works, there's a lot of people that have, let's just say, things that they need to work on, wake up from. I don't want to put anybody down.
Yeah.
Just things that need to change. Need to change.
Yes.
And that's both male and female, and the attitudes can get very abusive. I feel like there might be some coworkers up there that are doofing around too. Something about that tells me that's true. I don't know why. But
I believe that at work.
well, and it seems like that's the collective. But a new pathway is opening up for Taurus. Yep, because they're pulling the tower quickly.
Yep.
It's coming quickly.
Yep.
Part of the chaos that's in the air is apparently. Anything else? Nope. You may have some thieving up there going on, or in your work, or in your space. I'm gonna take it as I really just feel like all of this right here. Just part of the things that make whoever this Taurus is feel like, Jesus, it's like going to prison every fucking day when I go to work. And it sucks. You've got a lot of folk in like one space that behave, we'll just say, in manners unbecoming, that make the energy dark and kind of dismal and stuff. And all of those things can be found in spaces such as that. And so it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Again with this.
That way.
All right, yes. Okay, so Taurus, let's see for the Taurus Collective what there might be that needs to be healed wounding wise. And given that it's a large space with a large number of people that we know have all this kind of nonsense still going on that need to be healed, this could be literally for multitudes, or yeah, right there. Yep, could be for multitudes of folk that need to be thinking about certain things. Could also be for the Taurus, but I feel like there's just a lot of energy being taken in, and I would imagine for the collective, since we're talking crazy green, we've got Tauruses that are just wanting to get the F out of where they work in general. Yeah. All right, let's see what kind of woundings we got that folk need to work on out there. You never know, it could help the Taurus Collective in terms of, things that they see that they just want to say, oh, you know what? Yeah, so the Taurus itself is not getting a damn thing about the wound that they need to particularly work on, where they're going to pull tower. But can we see the collective, please? Yep, there it is. Gaslighting wounds. That actually makes sense for the collective up there. So we asked if folk up there are operating in these type of things. And when you operate in these type of things, particularly in those type of spaces that are hard, that we know that there are some things that folk need to work on, gaslighting wounds make sense to me. Will show up as a persistent feeling of confusion, self-doubt, and a distorted sense of reality. Distorted sense of reality.
We'll go in there,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Often after being manipulated into questioning your perceptions and experiences, this wound manifests as insecurity, anxiety, and a lack of trust in your own judgment. I would say, particularly where the Taurus that I know works, they should probably be questioning their judgment. It can leave you second guessing yourself even in the moments that once felt clear. Should I just do one more round, one more time? Should I just, hook up with one more person? Also I would say somebody up there is working that system. Just a heads up to those folk. And abuse it. I mean, I think this would be a place.
If they're going to steal it, they're in prison.
Well, yeah, yes, but this is running on the line. I take this more as it just feels like this is a fucking matrix prison that I'm sick of going to. But all of this can be found in many of our workspaces, especially if we have workspaces that are all about greed, manifesting greed, things like that. That makes sense to me. But this Taurus, the thing about this Taurus is that, they have faith in where they're going. They're highly intuitive, and they've got faith, and they're literally manifesting themselves change in a new pathway. So it's in process for this Taurus, and they're doing it quickly. I like this. All right. Not that this Taurus isn't getting enough grief out there, but, gotta do it for every collective. See what else. Woo, that was fast. Right off the bat. Controlled opposition. Yeah. Beware of those who appear to be fighting for change but are secretly controlled by the very powers they oppose. The voices of controlled opposition aim to divert true evolution and maintain the status quo. And I tell you, my Taurus and I talk about that all the time. The right and the left are equally deceptive. The nonsense garbage, anytime you have nonsense pulling you hard, either right or left, they're in it together. They're on television, they're in our social medias, all this other nonsense talking about, oh, the right's doing that, and the left goes back. The right goes back, and the left's doing that. But then they have lunch together. So.
Well, it's kind of like you with the right wing and the left wing, and then you're sitting there thinking, I'm thinking a bird, and then at the same time, the image of Phoenix comes up.
Yep.
Everything will burn in ash and be reborn.
Yep.
There you go.
It will.
So both parties are at fault, and it's very disgusting because they won't work together, and the American people suffer for their egos.
Yeah.
And their love for the better themselves, but not the American people.
Yeah.
And that's just,
Well, we're seeing that worldwide.
Yeah.
We can't even just say within our own political systems. But as you can tell, I have a Taurus that's very passionate about it. And I say, Mia Bialik had a couple of CIA officers that were in the CIA forever and a day on her channel at one point. Very enlightening. You should watch that. They literally confirmed, yes, these assholes put this out on purpose. And only the awakened seem to want to actually see that and understand that. So that seems like a very extra messaging, and obviously the other side sees that you care that people are being hurt. We really do. We care that it's our people that are every day that get put in the chaos as a result of this.
They're cashing in the chaos, and they love it, and they're eating it up. So,
Yep. So no reason for it at all whatsoever, other than they want people fighting while they do shit on the back end. All right. So do you want to pull a?
Yes.
And then I will.
Since I'm feeling like, this is Ozzy.
Like woo woo. You know, why is somebody making the Taurus feel like they've gotta go to jail to fucking, you know? That's the hell of it too. I know we've said this somewhere else, and a lot of people are really discovering once you wake up, you're like, oh fuck, I still have to interact with the Matrix in order to pay the bills that the Matrix has created. It's insane.
It's like that batteries, like we're batteries basically.
Yeah, that's it.
It was like Neo and what was that movie? The Matrix. Yeah, the Matrix.
The Matrix.
And
the Matrix.
All batteries and stuff.
And that's Gen X. That's so Gen X. The Matrix. Neo. Yeah. Which pill is somebody come to the planet to take? And we don't judge those who really are comfortable in the Matrix, but well, I say but. Each time you say but, it's like, oh yes, but you are judging. No, it's we don't judge those who are in the Matrix. We do understand, look, they came here to stay asleep. They ain't gonna awaken. Those who have come here to awaken, you see it so freaking clearly. You see the patterns, you understand what's going on, and it's like, ugh, you know. So for me, the but is, you know what? Our job is to keep holding the line and to keep ourselves, our families, our communities as safe as we can during all the nonsense.
Celebration.
Celebration. Ooh, we have never pulled that card ever.
What movie is that?
Carrie. Finally, we got Carrie.
There we go, Stephen King.
Oh my gosh, and was that? Did you pull it in the upside down or the right?
Upside down. Sorry.
Okay. All right, so they're just trying to trick me again. I know. What conversation did we just have?
What did your mother say?
Huh?
What did her mother say all the time?
Oh, I don't even. I'd have to rewatch.
I have to watch the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It can be easy to find ourselves pushed beyond our personal limits, especially when drenched in a bucket full of others' cruelty, arrogance, and misjudgment. Venturing out with a sense of optimism comes with the risk of bitter disillusionment, and we may find ourselves lashing out even at those who've helped us, who've tried to help us all along. A celebration can turn into a nightmare. Reverse. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Guess who's taking the adventure? Taurus. Guess who's about to take the adventure? Yes, somebody's taking the adventure right after they put some shit to bed. Yep, and this is why, you know what, when your soul starts telling you I'm ready for something new, you start feeling these cards. You start knowing and feeling all these crazy nonsense things that are definitely working against your soul.
What was the upside down?
There was no upside down.
No? Okay.
No. So all of these came out in the right setup. So this came out crossways. This reminds us to do self-love. Oh, you're right. This one actually came out in the upside. Yeah, self-love is what came out in the upside down. I apologize, but you're reminded to do it.
No.
So that would be probably why you're pulling in a tower, why the Taurus folk are pulling in a tower. But I would say all these people are definitely not operating in it. This Taurus is feeling a strong way about it, and they're going to do some work to change it. So, I would say if there's gaslighting, wounding going on, that's not only your customers and people that you serve, but it's probably also the people you work with, making some shit up. So, never cool, never cool. All right, did you roll some die?
No, I pulled that, the orb.
Okay, so you pulled the, let's see here, I'm sorry, the grounding chakra.
Yes.
So this is the root chakra.
Stability, survival, and can't read that.
Stability, survival, and investment in yourself, I think, if memory serves. So, oh, I'm sorry, instincts.
Oh.
Exactly. So thus, there's a tower being pulled. Reground the root chakra, Taurus. Out there, do you want to pull some numbers?
Yeah. Oh.
Get that one too. Okay, we've got 73.
Who?
I don't know anybody with 7 and 3 at all. We've got a 10. You have a connection to Libra. I believe your air energy, your moon rising is Libra, but you definitely have a connection to Libra. And then, ooh, which is this one? I always forget which this one is. Yes, the back one. Oh. That is not.
What is it? Yeah, that's.
Uranus.
Yeah.
Uranus.
Uranus.
You are rebellious and you're ready to do some revolution. That makes sense. Your tower's shown in the upright. And then we also have 90 here. So this could be that you have relations to somebody born in 97 or 93. Something like that. So I don't know. And then Tauruses are told to please exercise.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Want some tricky charms?
Tricky charm.
Tricky charms. Get that root chakra rolling. Exercise. Long walks. Bike rides. Ooh, yes. All right. So, may have some Tauruses out there, although this was in the upside down. This actually reminds me of Ozzy. We might be having a few things upside down like that.
Yeah.
The butterfly was upside down and in reverse. I think we are pulling some things. And then Black Kitty is in the upside down and reverse too. Some Taurus is out there. Yeah. This is also in the upside down and reverse. So we've got the London Calling bus. This is all to me. This is saying we are reversing the shit out of things. As you pull towers, as Taurus pulls towers, there's some shit gonna change. Ooh. They're going. Yeah, that's what I feel like is the bull is going. Yeah, so we're pulling up anchor. The owl is in the upright, meaning that intuition is coming online, and that chaotic feeling that you're getting, you're going to start listening to, Taurus. Somebody may work with clothing, fashion, design, something like that, or be changing into that sort of things. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, Taurus, can I have that, babe?
Yes.
Taurus, your tower is going to be phenomenal. I just feel it when it comes down. It's what the tower is all about. And that's what, the tower, once you pull that tower, you are going to be rocking and rolling on that fool's journey. So.
Crazy Grain.
Crazy Grain read for a read. For a reason, sorry. All right, all. Bye.